Is there an issue with a Caucasian male preferring Asian women? It will be seen by many people as problematic because often the underlying reason is some kind of fetish or racial stereotype. A lot of men think East Asian women are exotic, or that they're more submissive. There are guys who will be attracted to someone only because they are Asian. If you aren't one of those people, then no, you aren't doing anything wrong, but that isn't going to stop people from making assumptions about you. People are mixing different things here. If you seriously and honestly just find certain features or color of hair, for example, more beautiful, it is okish to say that. The only problem here would be for me that it might come across as superficial if your significant other finds out and might fear you are dating them exclusively for their outward appearance. Which I am not saying you do, just might come across as that. Speaking as a half Asian though, as soon as racially motivated stereotypes come into play, such as assumed submissiveness or other tropes associated with Asian women, it is a problem. To think a person has a certain personality or specific traits based solely on their outward appearance is racism in my book. As a stupid example, I prefer men with darker hair. I'm even married to a wonderful dark-haired man, making it my type, I guess. But I am not saying I date darker-haired men because they are more honest and stronger in character, or some idiot ideology like that. What I'm saying is, keep in mind that society shapes our worldview, and find out why you think someone is beautiful. Is it because of other expectations that are stereotypically linked to their appearance, or is it an innocent liking? As long as you treat people as the individuals they are with all their exciting differentness, you'll be fine. Working in tech, like half of my white coworkers have Asian wives. It is definitely a thing with a certain type of dude. Is there an issue with it? IDK. Man. On the micro level, probably not. You're allowed to have preferences. Just don't make it weird. On the macro level, this kind of preference has a shadow somewhere. Where are all the Asian dudes in this equation? I say, like everything, it depends on intention. If you date an Asian lady cause you love her, then that's dope. But if you specifically seek out an Asian lady cause you heard from your uncle they get trained to be submissive over there, then you gotta re-evaluate. Would be better if you say you just prefer those features as attractive, e.g., dark hair, short, brown eyes, etc. You can find those on women of any ethnicity, but they may be more prominent in Asian women. For example, I do know a few people I would say fetishize Asian women. A key difference though is for them being Asian is not a preference. It's a requirement. It's not just being attracted to Asian features. It's the stereotypical persona as well. You aren't the person people are talking about. The issue is with the fetish. Some dudes go looking for them because anime or Asian woman are this exotic thing, or Asian women make good submissive and breed able tradwife. It's like the girls who come looking for black dudes for aggressive BBCOR, foreign girls who look for white guys for money. These tend to be the same ones who tolerate the fetish. Ultimately, it's a shallow and shaky relationship. I'm not saying it can't become more, but it's a relationship built on an idea in one person's head that probably won't reflect onto reality. Nope. And your experience isn't unique to Caucasian males. I'm Latino and went through a black girl phase, and my Latino friends accused me daily of having jungle fever. I've since outgrown those friends and romantic preferences, and now I prefer Latina and Caucasian women. Preferences are preferences, and they change all the time. Let me ask you this. Would you date an Asian girl with short red hair with yellow contacts? Probably not. Then it's likely not a race preference, you're just attracted to a set of features that are common in a particular group. East Asian people are generally quite homogeneous in phenotypes. Lots with same eye hair and skin color. As long as you don't think all Asian women are like X in behavior or personality, you are fine. By itself, there is nothing wrong with WMAF pairings. But the reason why people are so critical of this is because of racial fetishization and how rampant it is. Fetishization is not a preference when it is in regards to race or ethnicity and is based on racist views. The point of attraction is not based on some aspect of their individual personhood but instead from stereotypes off the person's race and/or culture. When someone fetishizes someone, they are othering and dehumanizing not just the individual but their entire group. I'm not saying that is what you are doing. Nor am I saying all white male Asian female pairing is this inherently. I like to think a majority aren't. However, there is definitely a very loud and problematic subset of people thinking this and don't see that this is a problem. They don't see that their views do not reflect reality and are horribly racist when in these types of relationships or in pursuing these types of relationships. Also, this isn't just an issue with white men, specifically, as this can occur with all races. But due to historical reasons and power dynamics, white men have been the main perpetrators of these problematic views for the longest. As an East Asian, a common observation is white male with Asian female. Never Asian male with white female. We call it Asian fetishism. Know you're good. Treat your lady with respect and dignity and she won't care what other people think. And neither will you. I think liking a specific race is strange. Because for one thing, Asian women don't all look the same. So it sounds like a very strange thing to say, even before considering how often Asian women are fetishes. The question for me is whether you would be much more likely to gravitate to a petite, dark-haired brunette white woman versus other white women? If so, then I'd argue that that's your type. And Asian women are just much more likely to have features that match your type. E.g., if you'd be less interested in a tall blonde Japanese woman than a petite brunette European, then your type isn't Asian. It's petite brunettes. If you think that's the case, it's also a way that you could describe your preference without sounding like you might be fetishizing Asian women based on race. Even if you are just into Asian women, it can sound like you're fetishing even if you aren't. Perhaps consider describing it as petite brunettes are my type, so I'd probably be most likely to marry someone like that. Nobody's gonna find that weird. Nor are they gonna consider it remarkable if you later marry an Asian girl because you always said petite brunettes were your thing. This one just happened to be Asian. On Reddit, yes. In real life, no.
No.
Nothing wrong at all. Maybe we are driven to be attracted to what is different to us, so our children are less likely to have genetic diseases. I am Asian, but I like darker girls. Black, Indian, Latino and Arab. If you are truly not fetishizing them, then no. It's just a preference. Asian fetishization is a super widespread issue though, especially among white men. I don't know you, and I don't know if you are being problematic about it. So just be self-aware, and if you do find yourself being problematic, I recommend some self-reflection. You have a type. Internet weirdos have made it weird to have a type. There is nothing wrong with anyone preferring anyone. Be you. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.